Hey, everybody. We have something really exciting to talk to you about. We are here to introduce the Barely Believing podcast in-person revival. You know what a revival is, Pastor Mark?
That's a great question. I think this is where we're going to take that time to find out more.
Yeah, so a revival, it gets tossed around there a lot about what a revival is. But a revival is a time where people can revive themselves spiritually.
Absolutely.
Right? So if you're a longtime Christian, you have the opportunity to get closer to God. So what we're doing at our revival is we are studying the Bible. So each night, we are going to have some great music. We are going to have some Bible study and preaching, and then we're going to be making appeals to help people make decisions for Jesus and renew their faith or even begin a faith journey.
Yeah.
So it's just a time of spiritual renewal and spiritual revival.
But you mentioned something. You said this is for maybe someone who's been going to church a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about those who hasn't been to church at all?
Well, for those people, the messages are designed to be very practical and deal with some real life type issues.
Yeah.
So let me give you some examples about what we're covering. So the first one is on Saturday morning,
Okay.
March 7th.
So this Saturday.
This coming Saturday, March 7th, and the title is Help, I'm Angry with God.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're going to get in depth a little bit in our Bibles to some specific teaching, but also we're dealing with a real issue that a lot of people face.
So you're saying the Bible talks about anger?
Yeah, it talks about anger, talks
Wow.
about doubt, it talks about fear. And we're going to be dealing with those. There's a lot of people that are angry with God, angry because a loved one died or because they lost a job or they've experienced some trauma.
Yeah.
We're going to learn how to get rid of that, to drop that, to let that go in that meeting. So that's at 11 o'clock, and you can find the address on our website. Well, maybe we should just give it here. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'd say so.
4301 Wheeler Road at 11 o'clock.
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia at 7
That's right.
this Saturday. And then Saturday night, so if you don't make that one, you can also come Saturday night, or you can come to all of them. And I think there's an incentive to come to all of them, right, Pastor Mark?
Absolutely, yeah. So some incentives is the T-shirts that we're wearing here. We're going to be giving them away primarily towards the end of the meetings. And if you come for each meeting, you have a higher chance of winning one of our own Barely Believing mugs.
Yes, we should have had a mug here with us. They're really cool, though.
Yeah.
There's some cool mugs. So they're white. They got the logo on the outside, and then they're red on the inside. There's some neat looking mugs there. So looking forward to that. So the more you come, the more likely you are to win a cool prize,
Absolutely.
right? And the T-shirts we're going to be giving out if you come to every night.
Yeah.
So for free. These are free. And the other thing I want to mention too is that we have a companion podcast episode for each one of the meetings. And so there's going to be 9 of them. So we're going to running the 7th through the 14th and in person. And then along with every meeting, look on the website or the YouTube channel, and you'll find a companion episode for that night's topic. So you can go over the material. Again, there's a little bit in the podcast episode that we didn't do in person. So the first one is Help, I'm Angry with God. The next one is Help, I Don't Know My Purpose. See, these are topics that affect everybody, right?
Yeah, they're practical.
Yeah. Why am I alive? Why did God make me? Why am I here? That's what we're going to be looking at. And it is not what most people think. It is much better.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not the regular churchy service type?
No, a lot of
feel?
people tie their calling or their purpose into how useful they are. And some people say, I'm not very useful. My job's not going very well. My situation isn't good. My bank account's not full.
Yeah.
Our purpose is for something much better. So we're looking at that on Saturday night, the 7th. Then on the 8th, it's Help, I'm Afraid of God's Judgment.
Wow.
A lot of people I encounter are afraid of God. They're afraid of his judgment. They don't want the end of the world. They don't want Jesus to come because they're afraid God's going to judge them and strike them down with a lightning bolt. You ever heard anything like that before?
I've heard about it, but speaking of God's judgment, I've probably been to church, and what if I feel judged? Is there anything I should wear? Should I act differently? How?
Good question.
Yeah.
So there is no judgment at this revival. Well, wear clothes, but come as you are.
Yeah.
If you wear t-shirts and jeans, you're comfortable with that. If you want to dress up in a suit, we're comfortable with that. However you want to come. I'm going to be not dressed to the nines, probably business casual is what I'll wear for the most part. But maybe I'll wear the t-shirt one night or two also.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, come as you are, feel comfortable, no judgments. You're going to find friendly people here who aren't ready to push you out. They're ready to welcome you in here at the revival. So, and then the next night is I don't know how to be a Christian. So here we are again with topics that aren't just for seasoned Christians, but also a lot of times what Christians make Christianity out to be is not actually what Christianity is.
So I can find clarity in these meetings.
And renew faith. So start faith or renew faith. Then the night after that, I don't know how to pray. I know there's some people that don't know the Lord and they don't know how to talk to him. So we're going to hit that audience. But also, we are going to look at let me back up. I know that there are seasoned Christians who feel like their prayers only go as high as the ceiling. So we're going to look at what prayer is, what happens when we pray, and how to pray.
Wow.
Then the night after that, it is, I'm afraid of what's happening in the world. I think that's a pretty common one for everybody.
Wow,
right now.
especially with what we've been seeing on the news lately.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it can be a scary world right now. So we're going to look at those things. What's happening in the world? Is there any explanation for it?
Yeah.
And the next night, something a message I really love, help, I've lost somebody that I love. So what does the Bible say about death? And is Jesus here to comfort us while we're separated from the person that we love?
Yeah.
Then the next night, that'll be the 13th. Help, I'm struggling with my mental health.
So the Bible talks about mental health.
It sure does. It sure does.
Wow.
And that night, I'm going to actually be sharing parts of my own testimony, my own story,
Wow.
my own mental health journey. And things God has taught me, things that he's brought me through, a story that to some seems almost unbelievable with some of the things that I went through.
Yeah.
And God brought me out of it and taught me a lot of things about my own mental health and helping others as well.
So you're telling me pastors have challenges too?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a safe bet. That's a safe bet. And then the next day, so that will be the next Saturday
Yes.
at 11 again, the message is, help, I'm ready for a new start.
Wow. So that would be the last meeting.
That'll be the last meeting. Well, yes and no. So that'll be the last time where I'm preaching.
Yeah.
That night, though, on the 14th, we have a concert, free concert. It's with a Christian artist. His name is Jeff Hunt, kind of Southern gospel type sound, and lovely guy. And so we're excited about that. So he'll be sort of a culmination of our revival here.
Wow.
It's on the 14th, and that starts, I believe, at 6:30.
Okay.
So on the 14th. So I think we covered everything.
Yeah.
Except why people should come. Why do you think people should come?
I mean, that's a great question. If you don't want a free t-shirt, if you don't want a free mug, if you don't want to get plugged into a community, I think the reasons are right in front of you. Why shouldn't you come is a great question that I ask you guys and who's watching behind this screen right now. But I believe that there is a reason for you seeing this video and that you have been called to come right here at your local church. So,
Yeah, it's free. There's no pressure. There's no strings attached. You can come to everyone. We'd love to have you come to everyone, or you can come to one or two, whatever one you want.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the website up there. So barelypod.com is our website, and people can find more information about the revival. You can find podcast episodes on there too. But if you want more information about the revival, you just go to the page that says Revival 2026. There will be free study guides. I forgot to mention that too.
That's
So for
right.
each night, we have study guides, hard copies. But also, if you can't make it, we have them available digitally on the website each day too for the meeting. So we got all the bases covered here.
So if I miss one night, but I really wanted to see the in-person meeting, do you know if it's going to be live streamed or?
So we have a live stream, but I would say the best thing to do would be to check out the companion episode. Yeah. And if people are really interested in getting the live stream version, email us or come on out, ask where you can find it, and we'll send that on to you.
Wow.
But I think that you'll like the podcast episodes. I think people will. So again, March 7 through the 14th. March 7 through the 14th. I'm trying to get rid of this email address here. March 7th through the 14th. The first meeting is Saturday the 7th at 11 o'clock, 4301 Wheeler Road. Everybody's welcome. And then the final meeting on the 14th will also be at 11 o'clock. And then we will end with a concert and all this great information and all these great meetings and music and friends and a good time all together. So I'm looking forward to it, Pastor Mark.
Wow. Me too.
I can't wait.
I'm
It's going to be a
excited.
good week.
That's right.
You are invited. And so we hope that you'll come out one night or every night because we want to see you here. Come and be part of the Barely Believing podcast family. You are invited. We hope to see you there.